A grown woman, you make this decision. What is the moment? What is the trigger for you to think, I want to reconnect now? Did something happen? Did you just...
I got kids. Well, a kid. I got a kid.
At that time.
And you're going to think this is really nuts. But
Never.
I really wanted him to swab the side of his mouth so I could do the 23andMe thing. I really care about my ancestry. I'm trying to figure out all of this stuff because I want to know where we're from. Like, you know what I mean? That all that kind of stuff means a lot to me. So I was thinking about that, but above anything, really thinking about like, what a better time to connect with him. Mm-hmm. And if he says yes, great. If he says no, great. I was okay with,
You think he would have said no?
You just never know.
But did it occur to you? Did you think?
Yes. You know, my mom was a hard worker. She was a housekeeper and nanny my life. And it was a transitional time where I moved from being with my mom to with Tina and Matthew and B and so on. She said, I knew when you told me that you had a dream, I had to figure out how you were going to get to this dream. This is a part of it and you have to go.
At 43, Kelly Rowland finally confirms the rumors. Kelly Rowland is the epitome of grace, talent, and resilience, but behind the dazzling lights of superstardom lies a story far deeper and more complex than most people know. From her childhood struggles to global fame with Destiny's Child, Kelly's journey has been anything but ordinary. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on her life, her challenges, and the moments that shaped the woman she is today. Born, Calendria, Trine Rowland, on February 11, 1981, in Atlanta, Georgia, Kelly's beginnings were far from glamorous. Her mother, Doris, worked tirelessly as a housekeeper and nanny to make ends meet, while her father, Christopher, was barely present in her life. Domestic abuse in the household forced Doris to leave her toxic marriage and relocate to Houston, Texas, with young Kelly in search of a better life. But in Houston, Kelly's life took a surprising turn. At just 7 years old, Doris made the bold decision to have Kelly move in with the Knowles family. Yes, Beyoncé's parents, Matthew and Tina Knowles. What started as a close friendship between the two families eventually led to Tina and Matthew becoming Kelly's legal guardians. It was a transitional time, Kelly has said. I went from living with my mom to living with Tina and Matthew. This move would become a pivotal moment in Kelly's life, setting the stage for her meteoric rise to fame. Living with the Knowles family, Kelly became inseparable from Beyoncé. The two were more than just friends. They were like sisters. Together, they began laying the groundwork for their dreams, forming the group Girls' Time and working tirelessly to make their mark in the music industry. However, success didn't come overnight. After a heartbreaking loss on Star Search, they refused to give up, performing wherever they could and honing their craft. By age 10, Kelly was already showing signs of her immense talent, belting out solos in church and captivating audiences with her voice. I remember wearing this big, ugly white dress and singing my heart out, she recalled. Her choir instructor was among the first to recognize her potential, encouraging her to pursue her passion. Those early moments of recognition would become the foundation of Kelly's confidence in her abilities. Fast forward to the late 90s, and Destiny's Child was born. It wasn't an easy journey. Rejections and setbacks were part of the process. But in 1997, the group signed with Columbia Records, and their lives changed forever. With the release of No, No, No Part 2 in 1998, Destiny's Child skyrocketed to fame, becoming one of the most successful girl groups in history. Kelly, Beyoncé, and Michelle dominated the charts, sold millions of records, and inspired an entire generation of fans. But as the saying goes, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Behind the scenes, Destiny's Child faced its share of challenges. Lineup changes, rumors of favoritism, and internal conflicts often made headlines. Despite the drama, the group remained focused on their music.
I remember having this big, ugly white dress on. You know, the ones they give you when you small and you got the little matching frilly sock go with it.
Little Easter.
Singing, singing my first solo. And she was like, she told my mom, oh, she can do it. I know she can do it. And I get up there and I had such a great time singing. And I was like, it was a moment. I remember exactly what the audience looked like. I can see it right now. So it's like, I knew what that feeling felt like. And I knew that's where I wanted to be. I knew that's what I wanted to do.
That's amazing. Do you remember what you were singing?
Yes, it was I Want to Walk and Talk with Jesus. Yes.
And their bond. We were like family, Kelly once said. And like any family, there were ups and downs, but we always supported each other. By the time Kelly was 18, she was already a millionaire, a testament to the group's immense success. However, when Destiny's Child disbanded in 2004, Kelly faced a new challenge, stepping into the spotlight as a solo artist. It was nerve-wracking, she admitted. You go from being part of a group to standing on your own, and that can be intimidating. But Kelly was determined to carve out her own path. Her debut solo album, Simply Deep, released in 2002, featured hits like Dilemma, a duet with Nelly that became a global sensation. The album marked the beginning of Kelly's journey as a solo artist, proving she was more than capable of holding her own. Kelly's personal life, however, was far more complicated. Growing up without her father left a deep emotional impact, creating trust issues that followed her into adulthood. It's hard to grow up without that presence in your life, she said. As an adult, Kelly decided to confront her past, tracking down her father and arranging a reunion. I was nervous, she admitted, but I needed answers. Their meeting was emotional and raw, filled with moments of anger, understanding, and ultimately, closure. While their relationship didn't magically heal overnight, it gave Kelly a new perspective on her life and her relationships. Amid personal loss, including the passing of her mother Doris, shortly after Kelly became a mother herself, Kelly found strength in her own family. She married Tim Weatherspoon, a man she describes as her rock, and together they built a beautiful life. Despite the pain of losing her mother, Kelly channeled her love and energy into her children, finding joy in the next chapter of her life. Professionally, Kelly continued to thrive. She became a judge on The X Factor and The Voice Australia, bringing her expertise and charm to the small screen. Fans loved her supportive vibe and sharp ear for talent, solidifying her reputation as a mentor and industry powerhouse. But Kelly didn't stop there. She took on acting roles, portraying the legendary Gladys Knight in American Soul and starring in the holiday classic Merry Little Christmas. Her versatility as an artist shone through in every project she took on. And who could forget Coachella? 2018? The Destiny's Child reunion was nothing short of iconic. Kelly, Beyoncé, and Michelle reminded the world why they remain the gold standard for girl groups, delivering a performance that left fans buzzing for months. But Kelly didn't rely on nostalgia to stay relevant. She continued to release music, collaborating with artists like David Guetta and Calvin Harris, and exploring new sounds that showcased her evolution as an artist. In recent years, Kelly has also used her platform to address important issues, including racial profiling. At a high-profile event, Kelly made headlines when she called out a security guard for what she felt was disrespectful treatment. "I stood my ground," she later said, unapologetically. The incident sparked a larger conversation about the treatment of black women in high-profile spaces, with Kelly emerging as a vocal advocate for equality and respect. Today, Kelly Rowland is worth an estimated $30 million, a testament to her talent, business acumen, and determination. Whether she's topping the charts, mentoring up-and-coming artists, or raising her family, Kelly continues to inspire millions with her resilience and grace. Her journey is a reminder that success isn't just about talent, it's about perseverance, self-belief, and the courage to keep moving forward, no matter the obstacles. As fans eagerly await her next album, one thing is certain. Kelly Rowland isn't done making waves. Her story is far from over, and the best is yet to come.